Hi, today we're going to talk about our CliniTEKChiro documentation and template system that we designed for chiropractors to help them ease their documentation burden and just help them become more efficient, especially with the new Medicare requirements with the ever-increasing documentation needs and potential audits involved. So this can really help with that. I'm using Dragon Medical Practice Edition, the very latest version. The microphone I'm using is the Nuance Power Mic. It used to be called a dictaphone power mic. It's a very good microphone. It has a lot of buttons you can press for shortcuts, and it gets excellent recognition. But other mics work as well. You would want a USB mic at the very minimum, though. Now you can open up the template by voice if you like. Open SOAP for Medicare. And this particular template is very customizable, but this is just a sample of what you can do. It has these fields all throughout the template. You can navigate from field to field by voice, next field, previous field. You can also do it with the touch of the microphone button. Jonathan, Smith, 9/22/1972, 5/19/2016. Patient presents to the office reporting severe low back pain period. She states that she was involved in a car accident while driving home from Minneapolis, Minnesota period. She was involved in a high-speed car collision period. Pain is located between C4, C5 and is described as sharp and shooting period. Turn my mic off and we'll go back and review. I don't see any mistakes. If there were mistakes, you can easily by voice go back and change them, or if it's not necessarily a mistake, you just want to go back and change something, you can also do that. Select low back, neck, select C4, C5, L4, L5. I'm not going to bore you with it or go through every little bit of the template, but as you can see, you can dictate anywhere in here and navigate to the brackets. I'm going to skip down to the physical exam area. The reason is you can do free dictation like we did here. You talk, it types. It's very accurate, very fast. Other areas lend itself well to building Dragon commands or Dragon macros. Here's an example. Insert normal exam. Now this can look however you like. You can have whichever body parts you would examine, you can put them right here. It has brackets, but within the brackets you can also put words. In this case we put the normal statements, typical normals or negatives within the brackets. And so then you can just tab through, and as you tab it highlights the entire normal statement. If it is normal, just skip over it. But if you find something that is positive, you can dictate. Severe tenderness noted, period. Limited range of motion, period. Great. Then we'll move on. We'll go down to meds. Tramadol, period. Ibuprofen, 800 milligrams as needed, period. No known allergies noted. We'll go down to the plan. I have a macro for our plan, but again, you can do free dictation for our plan. Cervical plan. MRI schedule for next Tuesday, period. 2 weeks post MRI. Insert doctor signature. I show this only because you can add images to your macros as well. So this is a bitmap of a signature, a logo, whatever you need. Now when you're done, you'll go back and review, and once you're done, the one thing you'll want to do most likely is get rid of these brackets that remain, especially the ones that are around the words, between or around the normal statements. That kind of tips your hat that it is, some of these things are canned. So to get rid of the brackets, you can set up a button to do it, but the voice command is called accept defaults. Accept defaults. Yeah, flickered a lot just because I had a lot of brackets on there, but you can see they're gone. Typically you'll have it all filled out. You just might have one or a small handful of brackets left, so it won't flicker like that as much. But now it's totally done. The last thing you can do, you can print it if you like. You can say print note and it'll print for you, or if you'd like to, you can always save it manually. But what we did with our CliniTEKChiro system is allow you to save it by voice. So all I have to do is say save Chiro soap. And don't panic, it didn't just delete everything you just did. What it did is scratch that. Yeah, you gotta be careful because if you have that microphone on, it will type everything you say. But what it did is it actually saved the note for you, and it cleared it out, and it started a new template. So now you have a fresh template. You can dictate a new patient very quickly. You don't have to browse and open up another note. And where it's saved, it's your choice where you want it to go. But in this case, I just created a directory on my computer called patient file. I click there, and here's the note I just did. Okay, and that's really all you have to do. So it's very fast, accurate, efficient, and it will be extremely helpful in cases of audit or anything in meeting the requirements of Medicare. I hope that was helpful. Thank you very much.